Hey friends, welcome back to my channel Debt Free Me. My name is Yana. I am a 35-year-old mom and wife that's on a debt-free journey. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing week 4 spending of my February's paycheck. As I said in my previous two videos, I had a lot of spending, so let's go ahead and jump into these numbers. On the 15th, I went to Food Lion, brought a couple of items for $24.52. This came from the food category. I also gave some money to my daughter's school. This came from my daughter's account, and this was $10. This was to support some events that were going on for the teachers. My gym membership came out, so that came from my gym category for a total of $79. Went out to eat, so this came from the takeout fund for $27.02. On the 16th, my daughter wanted to buy something from her Tokaboka game, so I did do that for her. This came from her account, and that totaled $1.08. Got takeout for dinner. This came from the takeout fund, and that was $34.98. Went to Food Lion and grabbed something for $4.37, and this came from the food category. On the 17th, I did buy my daughter's friend a birthday gift from Amazon. This came from my category of spending, and it totaled $25.35. Now, the reason why I didn't take this from my daughter's account is because, one, I did not give her a lot of spending money for the month of February, and then two, also the school had not taken her money out for her school lunch, so I wanted to make sure she had money remaining in there for her school lunch. On the 18th, I filled up my car. This came from the car gas fund, and that was $39.69. Got takeout again, and that totaled $12.52. Now, I did take this money from the food category, but at this point, it doesn't even matter if it came from the food or the takeout category because I overspent in both categories. I also went to Dollar Tree to grab some snacks, a gift bag, and card for my daughter's friend, and that came from my spending again, and that was $13.24. Went to Wegmans, grabbed some food, so this came from the food category, and that totaled $28.07. My massage membership came out, so this came from my massage category, and that totaled $80. On the 19th, I ended up getting dinner from Moe's, and that came out of the takeout fund, and that totaled $17.15. My daughter wanted Bojangles, so I went and got her that, and that came from the takeout fund, and that was $9.68. On the 20th, I went to Aldi to buy some snacks. This came from the food category, and this was $27.92. So these snacks were for my daughter's friend's birthday. They ended up going to Great Wolf Lodge to celebrate her friend's birthday, and her parents was paying for the tickets and their lunch, so the least I could do was grab snacks for the road trip. They had about a 2-hour drive each way, so I went ahead and did that for them. On the 21st, this was the day my daughter went to Great Wolf Lodge with her friends, so I had a friend over and we ordered takeout from Heavenly Buffaloes. This came from the takeout fund, and that totaled $29.37. The 22nd started a new week, but I decided to go ahead and put this spending in my February's spending, and I will start anew in March. So on the 22nd, I did get Zaxby's for dinner, me and my daughter. This came from the takeout fund, and that was $35.99. My husband did not want that, so he went to a vegan restaurant that came out of the takeout fund, and his food totaled $23.92. On the 23rd, my husband went to CVS Pharmacy to get my nasal spray. That totaled $15. That also came from my spending. My husband also wanted to cook dinner, and he needed some things and opted to go food shopping to grab some items that we needed for the house, which I am so grateful for because I do not like food shopping. So I took him up on this offer. He went to Food Lion, brought some food for $47.44. He also went to Wegmans and brought some food for $79.63, and those both came from the food category. I also did get my oil change for my car. That totaled $108.25. As you can see here, I didn't put anything for my expense category. That's okay because at this point, I was overspending. My daughter's school finally took her money out for her school lunch. So this came from her fund, and that totaled $103.95. On the 24th, I had a no spend day. On the 25th, which is today, I ended up paying some medical bills between me and my daughter that totaled $56.66. And then I wanted to go to a comedy show, so I did buy those tickets to see Matt Rife, and that totaled $42.71. And again, I didn't put any expenses category to that spending. So in total, I spent $977.51. For my expenses remaining check-in, for my food category, I had a negative $126.80. From my hair category, I had $50.50. From my daughter's category, she has a negative 3 cents. From my car gas fund, I have 45 cents left. For the household fund, negative $84.21. Medical didn't get anything at all this month. And massage, I have $30. For takeout, I have a negative $160.33. For my account, I have negative $14.49. And then for gym is $0 and BTS is $0 as well. Any money that I had left over from any of my expenses account and any of my buffer money and any money that I had remaining from my savings account that I pulled out, I used that money to pay off all my overspending. And I could explain a little bit about that more in my spending plan closeout. But as for now, that's all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.